Hello, everybody. Hello, this is Stephanie Sparks. I am coming to you with another episode of Triple T. So, we're traveling today, and so I am all over the place with this, but I had to take some time out and do what I needed to do regarding this because I did not want to miss it. Listen, today is so super awesome because it's another day to be alive. It's another episode of Triple T. And so I'm going to ask you to invite some people. We are a little behind today because it's 6:22 Central Standard Time and it's 7:22 Eastern. And so I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about, come in, say hello. Um, I'll go back and I'll look at the comments because I can't see the comments right now, but I will speak to you. I want to say thank you for joining in. Please tag, like, and share. Today we are talking about uh, working while you wait. Working while you wait. And sometimes that's very difficult to do, working while you wait, because um, we expect for things to happen when we expect for them to happen. But when the answer is yes, but you have to wait, um, what do you do? What are you doing during that wait time? And so there's um, scripture that my husband always talks about when he's saying faith without works is dead. He said we submit a lot of things to God. We submit our ideas, we submit our goals, and we just, after we pray about them and submit them, then we just sit down. And and then we get frustrated after a while because it doesn't we think that it's taking too long for everything to come to pass. But there are some things that we should be doing while we are waiting. And so I just wanted to come in, talk to you briefly, and we'll discuss it a little more. I may get a chance to come back on later tonight and we can really delve into this, but I wanted to put that on your mind. While you are waiting, make sure you are working. Whether it means that you're putting, if you're submitting an idea about a business and you've prayed about it, you've gotten your answer, that's your passion, something that you do even if you weren't get paid to do it, then make sure that you are, until you get the green light to really go forth, make sure that during that time you're researching that business, that you're getting your business plan together, that you're structuring your foundation well. Or did you check to see if the name was registered to someone else? Did you check to see? I'm sorry, you guys. Did you check to see if that name was available? Did you get your uh, paperwork together? Are you going to do it as a corporation? Is it going to be a sole proprietor? What are you going to do? Have you gotten that information in line? And a lot of times we run before we get the fullness of the instructions. And so it is a blessing to work. It is a blessing in waiting for the instructions, but it's also great to do the foundation work while you're waiting for the green light to go. And so if you've submitted some things to God, if you've put some things out there in the atmosphere, one wondering, why is it taking so long? Ask yourself the question, did you do your foundational work? Did you do your industry facts? Did you do your marketing facts? Did you check with the Chamber of Commerce? You know, just little things that we don't think about because we get excited when God gives us, um, when we see an opportunity for our passion to be realized, and we just jump in and go and do it. So I wanted to come in and just say, when although you've been given the passion to do something, work while you're waiting. Don't allow to discourage you while you're waiting. Don't allow the circumstances to say to you that it'll never come to pass. Don't let those words come out of your mouth, because as soon as you do, then the 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 atmosphere will grab those words and will perform exactly what you said. And so we serve a God that um, he cannot lie. We already know that before we were born and was in our mother's womb, that he had a plan for us. He had a hope and a future and an expected end for us. And so the plans, all of those things, he planted those inside of us. They just didn't come because he planted that inside of us. We have a responsibility to make sure that our part, that we do what we've been commissioned to do. And then once we do that, then it's then in his hands. And when it's in his hands, then we can expect the manifestation to be great. And so, but as you have done your leg work and you've done what you're supposed to do, or you heard the voice about something, make sure you're doing your part. So when you do your part and you're waiting on God to do his part, then you're not discouraged about the delay. You're not discouraged by uh, by the atmosphere that tries to discourage you, because then you know that you can take his word and you can fight and combat against those thoughts. So you always have to make sure that you have his word hidden in your heart, so that way you'll know how to come against the enemy. Yes. And so I'm excited about all the things that are coming to pass and things that are happening that um, that we're doing. You know, some things we are able to share, and some things we have not been able to share because we put our hand to the plow, and then we're waiting on manifestation. And so, and then there are some things here just saying, don't open your mouth. Sometimes silence is golden. Yes, sometimes silence and gold is golden. And there's, you know, everyone is talking about moving in silence and things of that nature. And sometimes that's necessary, because the more you uh, don't display it, and then you pray, you put prayer on it, you allow God to move in such a way that it doesn't give anyone time, to the enemy time to speak against what God has planted in your spirit to do. And so I am excited for you, for the things that you have planted inside of you, because we know that the best is yet to come. And not only do we know that the best is yet to come, but we know that uh, when you're doing it his way, then when his favor connects with the groundwork that you are put up on, when his favor connects with what the work that you've done, then have only uh, you only have the best expectation. You only have his good work that's going to come into play, and that's what's so exciting about when you're working while you're waiting. You're not allowing uh, your mind to be idle, things of that nature. I'm grateful. I'm excited about the things that you are putting your hands to do. Listen, we are in a dispensation of time where you don't have to be uneducated because it's available to you. Yeah, it may be scary to go back to school, but go. If that's the is that if that's what you feel that you need to do, or you feel that tug, go, because there's a blessing. There is something that you're going to receive, or something that you may give that someone else needs to level of destiny. So don't ever think of what you're doing as small, as it's little, because little becomes much when you place it in the hands of the master. And so I just want to on today to tell you, just to encourage you, get up from there, get off of that pity pot, and just, yeah, it may be rough right now, but still keep pressing. Don't allow what you see to deter your progress. You're almost there. Yeah, it's getting a little harder. Yeah, may rage a little bit more, but that just means that you're that much closer to the prize. So don't look back, don't look to the left, look to the right. Continue to keep your eye on the master. And as you're keeping your eye on him, then he is going to give you the fortitude to finish strong. You can do this. You can. You can. And these are the things I have to tell myself, because some days I don't want to do it. Some days I don't. I want to quit some days because life just happens that way. But you have to remain focused and remember what he gave to you from the very beginning. Remember what he gave to you. Remember what he told you it was going to do. And then that way you can put your best foot forward, wrap the rope around your hand a little tighter, and hold on a little longer, because you're almost there. It's almost there. You just wait. You just wait. All of the hard work, you're you may be in the labor part of this you may be in the labor part of what you're doing, but hold on. The baby will be in your arms very soon, and you'll forget about all the pain, all the struggle that you had to go through to get to this. So I'm excited for your future. I'm excited about what God is doing for us, but I am excited that now we're starting to get, all of us are starting to have the mindset that we are better together. More people are joining hands, joining forces, doing joint ventures to get the things done in the kingdom, instead of us doing things separately. We're seeing that when we do it together, it's better when it's together. And not only that, but we tend to achieve more when we do it together. So I am excited. I'm getting ready to go back to doing what I needed to do to get to where we need to go. But I wanted to take some time to say hello, to come in and just to give you a little encouragement. Work while you're waiting. So that way it'll keep you from being discouraged and thinking that nothing is happening. If you're working while you're waiting, something is happening. And then not only do you see it, but God sees it. And when he sees that you're not allowing that to stop you in your tracks, I'm sorry, when you allow the enemy to stop, when you so I guess that's my cue because my phone is trying to act up. But just keep going, keep pressing, don't give up, but get a little more gumption, uh, get a little more energy, and keep pushing. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here for another episode of Triple T. It was a quick one, but I hope you get the message that I'm trying to convey because I don't want to see you discouraged, but I want to see you obtain everything that God has for you, everything that God has for you. So I wanted to say these brief announcements because we are getting closer and closer. You're going to start seeing more marketing information about the Awakening Encounter. That's August 19th through the 21st. And we are godly excited about that, that God gave us the grace to go back and do it again and sound the alarm to awaken those that have been asleep. We have much work to do. And the ones that have allowed themselves to sleep a little too long, we need you. And so we're coming to shake your bed, rattle your cages, and let you know it's time to go to work. So that's August 19th through the 21st. Our speakers, I've talked to them and they are excited. We have Prophetess Inger Marshall, and then we have Apostle Canisia Mouton, and closing it out is my sister, my pastor, Pastor Keaton Fudge. And listen, y'all don't want to miss this weekend, the weekend of August 19th through the 21st. And then we have the Blissfully Wedded Marriage Retreat. God has allowed us to be able to do it because my husband is alive and I couldn't do it without him. And so we had to postpone it in 2019 because of health issues with my husband, but we are back. And so it is going to be October 13th through the 16th. Save the date, tag, like, and share. And then the promo video is on the way, and then you guys will be able to register and get ready for this trip. Listen, it's like nothing else we've done, ever done, and we are excited about it. It's time to get away and reconnect. Um, Remember why we entered into covenant together, and then really write down and figure out what is the purpose of this covenant and what we can do to impact the kingdom. And so we are ready to tackle that and just enjoy each other and enjoy fun and fellowship and relaxation. So we're not doing a lot of church and during this. It is a retreat. So you will get tools that you need to reconnect. We will have that. We'll have some um, professional information to give, but the bulk of the time is that we'll be having fun and fellowship and reconnecting with each other. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Save the dates. August 19th through the 21st for the Awakening Encounter, and October 13th through the 16th for the Blissfully Wedded Marriage Retreat. So I'm excited about what God is doing in and through us, and I'm excited about what He's doing through you. So don't forget, Pastor Daryl Harris did issue a 24-hour prayer challenge, and we're praying about a lot of things that things that you may need, but we're praying about a lot of things that we can do to continue to impact the kingdom. And so I hope you didn't get distracted today. If by chance distraction came, I hope you went to the throne of grace and allowed yourself to be encouraged and not frustrated. So you have a few more hours. You have until about 9:30 Central Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and join him. I'll share it. Join him on Facebook Live uh, for the prayer movement, the prayer room with Pastor Daryl Harris. Listen, if you've caught any of the things that uh, the the movements and the prayer time that I've shared, you know that God is in the building, and they are calling on the name of the Lord and encouraging, giving you tools to fight with. And so we need that in this hour. It prayer is just not for intercessors. Prayer is the language that all of us need, from laity to pulpit. We all need to war in prayer so we can get the instructions that we need to be able to survive. Hello, somebody. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.